I remember when I started video editing and I started to work with guys who were running successful businesses, successful personal brands, and I got to mix with these guys and I got to see just how efficient they was with their time. I'll give you one random example, okay? At this point in my life, I was the most available dude you could possibly meet. As soon as you sent me a message, I had my notifications on. I'd be like, oh my God, someone wants to talk to me. Click, yes, please give me attention. Why notice with these guys running successful businesses and personal brands, they weren't anywhere near as available as I was used to. I would send them a message and I'd get a reply the next day in the morning. And the time frame which I would get replies was usually inside of a window of time. It was so strange to me because throughout my entire life, all of the people I hang out with, they're seeking distraction from the day to day. And any chance to get any sort of attention, they grab straight away. It's especially crazy with girls. Like if you guys have ever looked at a girl using her phone, they have all of their notifications on and literally every 25 seconds, they've got a new dude Snapchatting her, sending her an Instagram message. I used to think like, oh man, I wish I was getting that much attention. That would be so amazing. I would be able to fucking just focus on that the whole time instead of focusing on my shitty life. And the thing is, you see this at pretty much every level of development. Even guys who are semi-successful, right? They make comfortably 2 to 3K a month online. They're comfortable enough to do the bare minimum to maintain that money, and then they spend the rest of their time like island hopping around Southeast Asia, living their hot boy summer, constantly introducing new variables, new Airbnb, new Wi-Fi, new currency, new people to meet, new gym, new modes of transport, just constant bombardment of new bullshit to get used to again. So their work becomes horribly inefficient. But Sam, you have to have fun on the journey, is what they say to me. Yeah, sure, bro. I suppose my idea of fun is very different from everyone else's idea of fun though, and I suppose that is the crux of the point of this video. You're not competitive because your work is not effortless. You see your work as a task, not a lifestyle. And you might look at certain people who are really successful and you might think, how the hell do these guys make it look so effortless? How are they such workhorses? How do they just spend their entire lives working non-stop? Why do I struggle with my work? Why do I seek distraction from my work? When I'm sat down doing my work and I see a notification that someone's messaged me, why am I instantly drawn to entertaining that message rather than continuing my work? Why does it take me 6 hours to do something which should realistically take me 2 hours? Let me ask you this. What is fun? When I ask someone this, it's usually one of two things. One, fun is playing video games and winding down and going to the pub on the weekend with my friends. And this one's a lot easier for me to tackle because if you're watching this channel, you understand, hopefully, that these things aren't really going to serve you in your life. Perhaps you do think they serve you, and living a balanced lifestyle is far more healthy. And I do sympathize with that because I used to think that way as well. I'm not giving you like a Sigma grind set work 24 hours approach here, okay? But I'm telling you, as I've progressed forward in my life, in my business, in my self-development, I now understand why this balanced lifestyle stuff doesn't work. One of the biggest pushbacks I see is that, you know, Sam, playing an hour of video games isn't going to kill you, bro. It's just an hour. Fair enough. If it was just an hour that it's taking up of your time, that is not that deep, okay? You don't want to be working all of your waking hours. The problem is, it's not the hour which you spend playing the video games which is going to kill you. It is the time afterwards where your brain is competing with the fun and instant reward which playing video games gives you versus sitting down and being competitive and doing your work efficiently. Let me put it this way. We all know here that eating McDonald's is bad, but eating McDonald's isn't just bad in the 10 minutes that you're eating it, but it's also bad in the time that you're digesting it and your stomach is breaking up its nutrients, and it's going to have a negative overall effect on your health. So imagine a similar process for your brain after you expose it to stimulation. If you've ever done drugs in your life, which hopefully you haven't, but you know that if you do a drug such as MDMA or cocaine, the next day you have a come down effect. It's the same shit on a smaller scale with video games, okay? You're exposing yourself yourself to stimulation. So when you sit down to try and do your work, your brain is competing with the idea that you could sit here right now and you could edit this video for 6 hours and make an absolute masterpiece of a video. And then perhaps in a week's time, when it's released, you might feel somewhat good about yourself if it gets views or if you get paid for it. Or you can load up a fucking Call of Duty lobby and instantly hop into a game which is giving you rewards immediately. Oh, I just unlocked a new camo. Oh, I just got plus 500 XP. Oh, I just fucking unlocked a new gun. I unlocked a new kill streak. That's what I'm saying. And it doesn't just affect you in the time that you're playing, it affects you afterwards. There is a buffer period where your brain is still stimulated and your brain is still competing with the idea of just playing the video game or doing the harder thing, but it's gonna net you the tangible results, which is your work. So yes, 1 hour of video games will fucking kill you. And that's why. And again, I used to think the same way. I was like, yeah, an hour of video games, not ID, bro. As I've progressed, I've realized 1 hour of video games is fucking killer in terms of your competitiveness. You are not going to be competitive if you're entertaining even an hour of bullshit stimulation, which offers you instant reward. You can put that in a Sigma Grindset Instagram reel. The second thing you might say to the question of what is fun is working hard and progressing towards my goals. And I find that while that might seem very romantic, a lot of the time when people respond something like that, it is a response spawned from the ego rather than their reality. Do you actually live by that though, is the question. Because if that was the case and you genuinely found fun in the idea of progressing towards your goals, you wouldn't be watching a video like this because you would already be competitive. You'd be getting results on your business, your development, you'd be making money, you'd be traveling the world, you'd be getting girls. Close your eyes with me right now, and I don't want you to see this as an attack on your ego. I don't want you to get defensive. This is for your own good. I'm trying to help you, okay? There's no point in getting defensive. Think about how you've spent your time today. From the moment you've woken up, what did you do? Did you lie in bed and check your phone, or did you get up? Have you scrolled Instagram reels today? Have you played some video games? Have you watched a TV show? Have you watched some bullshit YouTube videos which don't offer you any value? What have you eaten today? Have you eaten food which fuels you? Or have you eaten food which just makes you feel good? Take yourself through all of the micro decisions that you've done today. You can open your eyes now. Is that the perfect day of a man who is in love with progression towards his goals and is in love with his work? If so, amazing. I'm really fucking proud of you. But usually, 9 times out of 10, there are a number of optimizations that we can make to our day. Maybe we do get sucked into an Instagram doom scroll. Maybe we get sucked into playing our Nintendo Switch. Whatever it may be. The truth be told, most people you meet, despite what they say on their Sigma Grindset Instagram reels, are in love with the result that they have or the result that they're chasing. Very few are actually in love with the work itself, the process. And let me simplify this to you, okay? You want to be competitive. You want to make money. You want to attract girls. You want to make awesome friends. And to do that, you need to be competitive at whatever you do. Let me put it this way. If you find a way to genuinely fall in love with the process, showing up every single day, doing the high ROI tasks, which is going to get you the results, there is a 0% chance that you don't grow and a 0% chance that you're not competitive. So here's exactly what you need to do to fall in love with your work. Because I fucking love what I do. When I video edit, I'm so successful at it because I fucking love it. I love creating. I love creating formats which help people grow, explode their personal brands. I love making people laugh by injecting silly, humorous edits into videos. I loved showing up to work every single day. And that is why I destroyed all of my competition. All of the other video editors, these pussies, who fucking show up to work, receive their video file, do their copy-paste preset edits and their fucking Eman-Gatsy copy-paste animations, render it, send it off. Heartless. Garbage. They get shit on by people like me who show up to work and fucking love it. And I love what I do now with making these YouTube videos. I love showing up for you boys. I love giving you value. And of course, there are negative parts of the job. I'll tell you one right now. My life right now is awesome, but every single Monday, I spend the entire day pretty much revisiting my old mental state. I listen to old music. I revisit old pain points I had. I live that shit. I live it. I feel the emotions. And it's a fucking rough day. But overall, the trade-off I get for going through that that suffering to create a message which is designed to help you watching this video is worth it. And I love doing that. I love this job, which is why I'm able to upload videos every single fucking day, every day. And it's not mental masturbatory fucking videos. You might have noticed recently my videos are not so much like top 5 ways that you can put on muscle, top 3 pickup lines, or whatever the fuck. It's more like me delving into deep topics. And that's because I love what I do. And I put a lot of intention into the message that I'm putting out, which makes me competitive. Here's what you need to do to fall in love with your work, my friend. Firstly, very simple, cut off all stimulation, cut off all things which give you instant reward. They don't serve you. They're gonna make your work an uphill battle because you're constantly going to be battling between, should I do this work which is harder and doesn't net me instant results, or should I just fucking open up this Fortnite lobby and immediately get fucking dopamine from every time I hit a headshot and it goes ping? Because all of this shit is designed to give you instant reward. Notifications on Instagram, instant reward, for example. Sound effects in video games. All of it is designed to fuck up your brain, to use your masculine imperative to compete and progress against you. You have to cut all this shit off ruthlessly if you're going to be competitive. Secondly, is to become totally okay with being bored. When was the last time you were bored? Seriously. I remember being bored when I was a kid, and it would be so lame. I would do anything to avoid being bored. The problem is, in the modern world, our technology has made it a commodity to feel bored. The thing is though, being bored is usually when you get your best ideas. You've probably heard of shower thoughts. You get shower thoughts because you're not able to use your technology in the shower. And that's usually where you get your best ideas. You need to be totally fine with being bored, bro. Genuinely brainwash yourself to love your work. I say this a lot to all of my academy students, but you know when you come home from wherever you've been to gym, work, and you open your front door and your dog fucking sprints down the stairs because they're so excited to see you. That needs to be you with your work, genuinely. You need to bring Labrador puppy dog energy to your work. I can't fucking wait to sit down, turn my camera on, and drop some value bombs for the fucking boys on my YouTube channel. I seriously fucking can't. This is my fucking job. This is my life. I fucking love doing this shit. Do you know what? I met up with a friend for lunch a few days ago, and we were talking about my struggles with growing my YouTube channel. If you don't know, I've been plateaued at about the same sub rate for a very long time now, like 9 months. And a lot of people think that it's because I've been shadow banned. It's actually not the case. I'm gaining between 300 to 400 subs a month, actually. The problem is I'm also losing subs at the exact same rate. And there's probably 2 reasons for this. One, I've had my channel for many years, and I used to do like gaming videos. Obviously, the type of videos I'm doing now, where I'm actually recommending you to fucking stay the fuck away from video games, is probably pushing a lot of those guys out, so they're unsubbing. Cool. Secondly, also, people subscribed to my channel just because I hung out with Hamza, and now I don't have Hamza on my YouTube videos. They're just not really interested. Hamza is like very cultish. He has a very cultish like following who just follow him fucking everywhere. So now that I'm not posting Hamza, they're not interested in my channel, they're leaving. Fine. So they're all unsubbing, but I'm also gaining subs at the same time. But I was talking about this with a friend at lunch, and he suggested to me that perhaps YouTube isn't your calling. Perhaps you should do something else. Maybe you should like build communities and stuff. And bro, I felt like I had just been shot in the heart when he said that. I really did. I felt like I'd been fucking shot because I fucking love what I do. I love making YouTube videos. I love creating. I love building. He's right. I love building communities. I love giving value to you. I love being on camera. I love injecting humor into my videos. The idea of me doing something other than that genuinely felt like I had been shot in the fucking chest. And he said that to me after the lunch as well. He said like, when I said that to you, I saw fucking pain in your eyes. That's the level you've got to be at to be competitive. I fucking love my work. Don't ever say words to yourself or even entertain thoughts which suggest otherwise. If you want to learn how to make money online from the comfort of your bedroom or traveling the world with your laptop, I teach over 500 of my students how to do exactly that. And as you can see on the screen, we're getting excellent results inside of my academy. You could be next. Take care, boys.